Hello everyone. Today I would like to briefly talk about the importance of culture and why you need to know what culture is and how it plays a significant role in every aspects of life or in many settings, whether that be a business setting or and in any different socio-cultural other political aspects as well. But here particularly I'm not going to walk you through pretty much everything in the PowerPoints. I'm not going to talk about anything else today, but the PowerPoints and the lecture notes are pretty much already posted to Georgia View, so you can have a look. But the world is digitalized, and whether you will be working for a company or an organization, or you are writing a blog, or for any websites, or writing on in any digital platform, you will always be cognizant of the audience, all across the world, and you will not know what culture the audience, particularly the reader, comes from. Understanding the culture from different aspects, or how there are so many different cultures, and understanding culture in different dimensions, you will better understand the person. And knowing the person, understanding the person from his or her cultural point of view, you will be successful in many ways. If you are a business person or working for a company, you can deal with the person from a different culture. If you are writing for a blog and you are very much aware of the person reading, the reader reading from reading, and the person who is from a different culture reading your text, if you are aware of that particular reader, then you would also be very much careful about using the words which might not sound rude or stereotypical for that person or the reader coming from that typical community. So that's the whole reason why you need to have a good grasp of culture, and cultural understanding. That way, that's the reason why it's very, very important. So make sure that every week you have two modules to go through. For example, week 1 you read module 1 and module 2, week 2 you read module 3 and module 4, and week 3 you will read module 5 and module 6. So meaning every week you have two modules to work on, and all the readings, I have the title given over there, but you will be reading those titles from the book I recommended, which is a very important book, as I said. And again, this week you'll be reading about Hull's high and low cultural context, of states cultural taxonomy, and Schwartz cultural taxonomy, the Globe cultural taxonomy, synthetic cultural taxonomy. These are the important topics that you will be reading from your book. And similarly, the same week, this week, week 3, you'll also be reading module 6, which is cultural identity and cultural bias, intercultural competence. What do we mean by cultural identity? What are the cultural biases? What do we mean by cultural competence? How they work? Having a very clear understanding of this, you will be a successful if you are going to be a writer, a successful writer. If you are going to be a business person, you will be a successful business person, because that understanding will help you understand the world from different perspective, from different cultural perspective. And that's the whole reason why you want to know this. Okay, and after you have a good grasp of these readings, and definitely will answer the discussion question, and you have a quiz here too. So you will have two quizzes for this week and two discussion questions to address. So that is it. So make sure you have the textbook ready with you, and you'll all address all the concerns over there. All right, thank you.